Hey everybody, welcome to the SMA Journey 51 vlog. Okay guys, today is Friday, September the 22nd, and I wanted to share some information that I just received from my doctors. They sent the results back with regards to the blood work and the urinalysis, and all of those numbers came back within what they considered normal ranges. But what I wanted to share with you were some of the notes that my doctor put in my charts while he did the procedure. So, that's what you're seeing on your screen right now. So going to the notes, it goes on to read. Risk and benefits of the procedure were discussed with the patient, who agreed to proceed with signed consent obtained. The patient was brought into the fluoroscopy suite and placed on the table in the prone position. Chemotherapy medication timeout performed with 2 nurse verification. Pre-procedure timeout also performed. The patient's back was prepped and draped in sterile fashion. Local anesthesia was administered with 1% lidocaine. Now I'm going to jump out of the notes. The 1% lidocaine really worked well for me. During the entire procedure, I never felt a thing. It was completely painless. So talk to your doctors about what kind of local anesthesia they're planning on using on you. Okay, so going back to the notes. Under fluoroscopic guidance, a 3.5-inch 20-gauge spinal needle was advanced into the spinal canal at the level of L2-L3 via right interlaminar access between the posterior fixation rods. Okay, so jumping out of the notes for a second, this was a question that I had that I told you that I was going to ask the doctors, but with all the confusion I forgot. So at least now we know that the injection was done between the L2 and the L3 vertebrae. Okay, so going back to the notes. There was spontaneous backflow of clear cerebral spinal fluid. Approximately 6 cc's of cerebral spinal fluid was then aspirated, followed by removal of the extension tubing. 12 milligram nusinersen in 5 milliliter of sterile preventative-free solution were gently instilled into the lumbar subarachnoid space over the course of 1 to 2 minutes. The needle stylet was replaced and the spinal needle was then removed with hemostasis noted at the puncture site. A sterile bandage was placed. The patient tolerated procedure well without apparent immediate complication. Okay, so I've changed the view on my screen so that you can see exactly what I'm looking at. And this is a great website that all of us can use. And what I'll do is I will copy the link and put it in the description of this video so that you can go to it and view this for yourself. But in my video where I detailed exactly what they did to me, I wasn't sure as to which location that the doctors injected the Spinraza into the central nervous system. I told you that I was meaning to ask the doctor while I was there, but with all the confusion, all the doctors and nurses that were scurrying around during the procedure, I completely forgot. But this website really answers a lot of questions. In the report that I just read to you, it said that the procedure was done between the L2 and L3 vertebrae. So on this website, as you hover over a certain area of the back, it'll tell you which vertebrae that you're looking at. Right here is the L2, or the second lumbar vertebra, and here is the L3, which is the third lumbar vertebra. So the injection went in between these 2 discs, okay? Now, the other location that I told you was toward the middle upper part of my back, and unfortunately I can't change this view, but the other location that the doctors were going to use, or at least could have used, was between the T11 and the T12, which is going to be the thoracic vertebrae. So again, the other location toward the middle upper part of my back was between the T11 and the T12 location. Okay guys, I hope this clears up a little bit of confusion. Again, I'm still learning this, just as you're going to be learning a lot as you go through your procedures. But I hope you enjoyed the update. If you did, don't forget, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. God bless you. And until next time, bye-bye.